In a quiet, ancient forest where towering trees reached for the sky lived a little bear. He had a kind heart, but it was often filled with a tiny flutter of fear. During the bright day, the forest was a safe and joyful place, full of vibrant colors. Butterflies danced gracefully among the wildflowers, and birds sang cheerful melodies. The little bear loved to explore every nook and cranny, feeling completely at ease. He would sniff at sweet berries and tumble playfully in soft moss. But as the sun began its slow descent, the forest started to transform. A subtle shift in the light brought a different, more mysterious atmosphere. Long, dark shadows began to stretch out, creeping across the forest floor. They slithered between the ancient tree trunks, growing longer and more imposing. These shadowy figures seemed to follow the little bear, no matter where he turned. He tried to run, his small legs pumping, but the shadows kept pace with him. He would hide behind large, moss-covered rocks, hoping to escape their watchful presence. Yet, when he peeked out, the shadows were still there, patiently waiting. His little heart pounded like a drum, and a cold dread filled his chest. Suddenly, a wise old owl swooped down from a high, leafy branch. "Why do you rush so, little one?" the owl hooted, its voice calm and steady. "The shadows are chasing me. They won't leave me alone," the little bear cried out. The owl tilted its feathery head, its large eyes blinking slowly. "They have always been a part of this forest," it murmured softly, then flew silently into the deepening twilight. Still trembling with fear, the little bear continued his journey, his paws padding softly. He soon arrived at a tranquil stream, its surface reflecting the fading light. In the clear water, he saw dark, wavering shapes moving alongside his own reflection. He gasped, convinced the relentless shadows had pursued him even here. Tentatively, he reached out a paw and touched the cool water's surface. The dark shapes rippled and then completely disappeared, dissolving into the stream. The little bear felt a strange sensation, a hint that something was different, but he still didn't understand. As the moon ascended higher, casting a silvery glow, a soft light appeared among the trees. A kind child with gentle eyes stepped into the clearing, holding a small, glowing lantern. The child noticed the frightened bear huddled by the stream and slowly sat down beside him. "You seem troubled," the child said with a comforting smile. The little bear gestured around him with a shaky paw. "The shadows won't ever leave me." The child gently lifted the lantern, its warm light illuminating the surroundings. As the light shifted, the shadows danced and transformed, taking on new forms. Some stretched tall, resembling majestic mountains in the distance. Others twisted and turned, looking like funny animals frolicking on the tree trunks. The child let out a soft, melodic laugh, a sound that eased the bear's tension. "Shadows are simply made by light," the child explained patiently. "They only exist because the light is always nearby, creating them." Curiosity now replacing his fear, the little bear cautiously stepped forward. He lifted one of his paws and watched in amazement as his own shadow lifted its paw too. He gave a playful jump, and his shadow mirrored his movement perfectly. Soon, a joyful giggle escaped the bear, turning into a full, happy laugh. The heavy fear slowly melted away, replaced by a sense of wonder and pure delight. Together, they played beneath the moonlit canopy until the forest felt warm and friendly once more. When it was time to part ways, The child waved goodbye and vanished quietly into the trees. That night, the little bear curled up contentedly beneath a tall, sheltering tree. His heart light, the shadows rested peacefully beside him, no longer scary, but calm, familiar, and a comforting presence.